There we go. We're on. Hello and welcome to... Okay, I'll just...
Oh, shit.
Okay. Hello and welcome to Time to Talk, the podcast with Lewis and Reiss. I'm Lewis.
And I'm Reiss.
And we're back. He's got a face, people.
Kind of. The trim is dead. The trim is so bad.
I think that's the same with everyone.
Yeah, but still, not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of it at all.
I think you look fine.
Thanks for that.
It's today Tuesday. Is today Wednesday? Today's only Tuesday.
Tuesday. It's Wednesday tomorrow.
Yes. It's been a long week already.
Died. You see that fella died?
Yeah.
€100. Tom Moore.
Tom Moore? Yeah, Captain Tom.
100's a good age, though. You can't really complain.
Yeah, that's a good age. Like, he's lived a good life.
So, to be fair, I don't think I want to live to 100.
See, I'm kind of always in two minds. One part of me really does want to, because it's like, imagine how much you've seen. But then the other part's just like, 100 years.
I'm bored after 23 of them, man.
But it's like my great-grand, she'll be 105 this year. So did she get a letter from the Queen? Yeah.
That's all right, isn't it?
She was like, I should be sending the Queen a letter. I was like, okay.
Wow. Fuck, that's what you've been doing this week?
Just working loads. Like, work's just stressful a bit, but it's all good.
Oh. Do you want me to cry you a river?
No, mate, it's fine.
Nah, to be fair, this week's been shit, man. It's been dragging, and I've had a headache. I think everyone's had a headache this week.
I had a bit of a migraine yesterday.
That's what I'm saying. It's only Tuesday, man. I swear, everyone's getting a headache. It's the pressure. Did you know? Did you know that?
The air pressure?
Mm-hmm. If you have a headache, always check if the air pressure on your phone is under 1,000.
How do you check air pressure on your phone? On the weather app?
Yeah.
News to me. Hold on a minute.
Go in the weather app and scroll down a bit.
Scroll down. I've got air pollution. Precipitation, visibility, sunset, humidity, feels. Oh, pressure. It does say pressure.
There you are, lad.
You're clever.
Fuck, the more you know, lad, isn't it?
Jeez.
You learn some things when you just do nothing for like 6 months.
You're just checking your phone for the whole 6 months.
Going forwards and backwards on pictures. Looking at memories of being on nights out and raves and having a good time. And it's depressing, isn't it? It is depressing.
I know, but what can we do, eh?
I know, it's the official time to talk tomorrow, isn't it? Was it Thursday?
Thursday, I think. Time to talk like the official kind of like time to talk about mental health day and stuff. So it ties in quite nicely.
Wow. Oh, sugar. But mate, it's mad, isn't it? Life is mad right now. See, Boris was like, there's potential of summer holiday this year.
Well, I'm just not going to believe anything he says at the minute. Like, I just don't trust anything. Unless I see results, unless I see that things are starting to change, I'm not trusting anything.
I'm bored of it now, man. So bored of it.
The thing is, I think everyone is. Like, obviously there are some people that joke about, oh, well, I'm an introvert, so I don't mind being away from people. But I think even those people that are introverted are still just like, I just want to go and do something.
See, I'm not going to lie. At this moment in time, my personal opinion is like, I don't care that if you're susceptible to it, just then stay indoors, man. But why are you stopping me now? I want to go out, do certain shit. Like,
yeah,
I don't care if I feel ill. Then for 2 weeks, I won't go see my nan or someone like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think, like, what we've been doing anyway is kind of trying to be smart with it. So if you feel like you're ill, if you feel like you're getting something or you don't feel right, don't go anywhere. If you feel fine, I feel like you should just be able to make your own decision.
Don't go anywhere. Remember that guy? Fuck, he made millions, you know.
Don't go anywhere.
Everything. He made a song and everything. That kid did.
What was that? The guy? Was that the guy that got hit by a car?
No, he got hit by a bicycle.
Oh, similar thing. They're still automobiles.
Oh man, look at that! The face is almost showing there. Can't have that. Oh god, double chin. See if I do that. Yeah. Oh shit. Double chin and that.
Yeah, I've got a new laptop stand, so now it kind of is raised a little bit. So there's none of this double chin malarkey.
See, once I get a fresh trim, I can actually show my face and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? My face on casting. I'm saying.
You spoke so fast then that no one is going to understand what you just said.
No face, no casing, but once I get a fresh trim and that. See, my eyes are brown.
You're ultimately bizarre.
Why?
Because it's not that deep.
What's the dead joke? It's over my ear, man. Right. And I wonder why I'm single, man. Fucking hell. Did you know I'm sitting in the same bed my ex dumped me in? Your face.
I don't really know where to go from here.
Lad.
Like,
why, lad? Why? What's up, babe? What's up with it?
Nothing's up with it. It's just a bit of an awkward one, isn't it?
Why? Why would it be awkward? Why do you think it's awkward? I don't think it's awkward.
That's good then.
Why should it? Oh, why do you think it's awkward?
It just is. I don't know. Like, it just is awkward.
How so? Come on.
I don't know.
Yeah, I see your big puff there. It's funny.
Actually, very derogatory terms. So.
Oh my god, this guy, right? Yeah, you had derogatory.
The angle that you just had was fine.
What angle?
Also, I think there's such a lag on your internet.
How?
I don't know.
So on my screen, look at some fine hands. On my screen, it shows me like this much. Like if you press on you'll see.
No, but you're on your phone.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. My bad, shit. We're cutting back. Hold on. How's that?
That's fine.
This is why I don't smile with teeth, man. Look. Who smiles with teeth nowadays, man? Let's do this. Or something like that. Look.
I smile with teeth sometimes.
Nah, not me, man. I haven't been wearing my retainer.
Why?
Been hurting my roof on my mouth. I've been having too much sugar, so it hurts.
You've been having to put sugar on it?
No, I mean I've been having too much sugar. It hurts.
Oh, you've been having too much sugar. Right.
Yeah. Like if I have too much sugar or caffeine, I get like sores on the top of my mouth.
Is that because you also don't wear your retainer there?
Yeah, and then I wear a retainer and sometimes fall asleep after drinking like a couple of Red Bulls and that.
A couple of Red Bulls?
Yeah. How
many do you have a day?
Oh, no, not a lot. But if I'm tired, I'll have like a coffee and then I'll have like a Red Bull or a Monster. To be fair, I prefer a Monster to a Red Bull.
I've never liked I've never liked drinks like that, like energy drinks.
You've never had a microwave?
That's not my fault.
Yeah, it is.
Ever since I was a kid, my parents were like, oh, microwaves are not good for you, blah, blah, blah. And so we just never had one in the house.
They honestly have a point. Honestly, wow, yeah. They do have a point.
The way that they saw things was microphones, Jesus Christ. Microwaves, fuck's sake. Microwaves take the good out of things. So why have them? I don't know. Ask them.
Talking about bad food, have you tried the katsu chicken nuggets at McDonald's?
I have, and I didn't mind them.
I love them, man.
So many people out there are like hating on them. So many people are like, "Oh, they're so awful," but I don't think they're bad.
People haven't got flavors, man. That's why people haven't got flavors. I've been around, mate. I've been to Wagamama's. What? Come on, fucking come on. I know what katsu chicken curry is supposed to taste like. All right, so when you go to Chinese, what do you order?
We actually had Chinese the other day. I get a Singapore chow mein. And I never used to get that. The first time I ever tried a Singapore chow mein, I was at Sophie's, my friend Sophie's, and it was years ago now.
Hashtag #1 supporter. She is.
She is actually our #1 supporter. So shout out to you, Soph. It was years ago, and she ordered this Singapore chow mein, and I was like, I've never had this before. I don't know what this is, but I'll give it a try. So I tried it, and I think it's like chicken. It's got prawns in it. I think there's like a red meat in there as well.
Yeah.
But it's really nice.
Yeah.
And you can have it with either rice noodles or normal noodles. And honestly, it just tastes good.
Okay. So is that what you get? Because I know most people like to mix and match what they do in it.
No, so like that's like I'd say that's my main dish. Then I get like egg fried rice. I get chicken balls. Like spring onion, spring rolls. Why can't I speak today? Spring rolls.
No idea.
Those are things.
Okay. See, I'm just like a duck and plum sauce with egg fried rice and pork balls.
Plum sauce?
Yeah, man.
Never tried plum sauce.
Honestly, mate. Different kettle of fish.
And what did the plum sauce get? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck's sake. You know how many spam messages you're going to get now?
I'll probably get like 1 or 2. I'm like, oh god, hello.
Yeah, all the 2 listeners, Sophie being one of them.
It's not even her who messages me.
Literally while you were doing that, I was like, he's asking me about Chinese and he's doing something else. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, God.
Yeah, the way the mind works, that is me.
Anyway, what's this plum sauce? What you have it with?
Oh, mate, it's sweet. I just have it with duck. So you have like sliced duck, and then you can even get the plum sauce drizzled on top of it, or you can get like a tub and you just do it yourself, mate. It's super sweet though.
Right. Plums are sweet.
Exactly. So it's a bit too sweet. That's where you have the egg and the pork balls. So the egg fried rice absorbs it a little bit, so it like dries it and starts making it so sticky and sweet. But oh, mate, unbelievable.
So it's like a sticky sauce.
Yeah, sticky sweet. Beautiful.
Something else that's sticky and sweet that I quite like.
What's that?
Honey?
I know it's salty. I don't know what sweet is.
Oh, you like salty things in your mouth?
I'm actually more of a sweet person, honestly, than savoury.
Oh my god! I've just inhaled my drink. Oh my god! Oh.
Raw.
You nearly witnessed my death.
You good? You good, Jim?
Woo!
Okay, so next time, Lewis. Can you please die quietly? Because me and the listeners are like, wow.
I'm so sorry to everyone that's wearing headphones right now.
Don't even give them a headphone warning, fuck them.
Fuck it. Do you know, we got a letter today through our letterbox from one of our me and the girls. Through our letterbox from one of our neighbours. Now, you know how small my car is, right? And the way we park outside, we try and park so that we've got enough space behind me to get out, but then enough space for our neighbours to also park in front of us.
Oh shit, yeah.
Because Chloe parks on the other like pit of grass. So again, bear in mind my car is small. We got a letter through the letterbox.
It's today. A Ford KA, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Ford KA.
No, that's not the letter. Where's the letter? I've got the letter. Hold on.
Look how he runs. Look how he runs, man.
What?
Yeah, I was just saying the same, passing the time with the pit, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be honest with you.
read it to you.
Okay.
Hi there. Can I ask that you park your car, giving me enough space to park mine? Thanks. Now, both of our cars are about this big. You have more than enough space to park your car. So I sent him a really nice passive-aggressive little message back, just being like, hello there. I've moved back the 2 inches that you've asked me to move back to make sure that your car can fit. I really hope that this has caused a significant, like, I think I put like amount of success or something. I don't fucking know. And marched over to his house, posted it through the letterbox. And I think I gave him like
what car does he drive?
I don't know, like some little Renault. It's like this big.
Okay, so why is he passing it to you? Because it's not even your phone. There's a guy with a massive fucking dump truck.
Yeah, literally, there's a guy with a massive pickup.
This is why you need to get that drive sorted, lad. And
I know.
But the only problem is you've got land that's owned by the council that you have to go across to get onto your drive, which is
exactly.
a bit.
So it's just there's a lot of effort involved in kind of getting the drive sorted and everything and all that, but it's just annoying, man.
I don't know how you can have a neighbour like that. Why? But do you know who it is, though? Do you know
well, I don't know his face, but I know where he lives.
So So why is he? I wonder has he messaged anyone else, or is it just yours?
Just us.
Don't be intimidated by him.
I'm not intimidated by him.
Letterbox. So you basically ballet danced over there.
Ballet dance.
Put your letter in there and done like a what's the thing when they bow to the crowd? I don't know.
Curtsy.
What's that ballet? Yeah, that word. You curtsied and then you skip back to your yard. Basically.
Of sorts.
By yourself, or did you have the girls to back you up just in case?
I had Chloe there with me.
Oh, yeah, of course. Couldn't do it by yourself, scaredy cat.
No, she actually offered. Thank you very much.
Yeah, because if there was ever a fight, I'd want Chloe instead of you.
Why?
Because I reckon she'd handle you. Even though you're almost a black belt in kickboxing, Chloe's just got the natural killer instinct.
Jesus.
I'm going
to try and take a drink again. Hold on.
Please choke. Actually, I got a new car.
Oh, yes, you got a new car? Tell the people about your new car.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I got a new Skoda because I'm not one of these batty boys that has to get a very, very fancy car to stunt on them hoes. It's a nice 20-plate Skoda Fabia with all the trimmings. The bass in it is wild, as Lewis knows.
It is wild in that car.
There was just some mad fucking song that we stumbled across on the radio, and it was just, I don't know what it was called. What was it called?
I think it's called Best Friend. It's Doja Cat and Saweetie.
Fuck me, I don't even know what the words are, but the bass is. Ooh, yeah.
Honestly, ever since downloading that song onto my phone, when I sit in my car, I'm just there like.
It's like I know it sounds mad, but it's a bad bitch tune, isn't it? It's like a
yeah.
But it's really the lyrics are a bit the lyrics are a bit dodgy there.
They're a bit dodgy if you can understand what they're saying.
Do you remember that one where she doesn't need no. Remember
something on the dance floor,
and I was like, "Raw, bit rude." That's a topic for a discussion. That is. So you know how like some songs have explicit lyrics in there that only certain people can say.
Yeah.
Why add them in there then? That's a big topic, that one.
Well, I guess
because this is why, from my point of view, I don't say the word anyway. But say if I'm on a night out and a song comes on and it has the word in, I'll make sure I just don't sing the song at all, just in case, because someone will get offended. We know one person who is so anti that word that even if you said it in the song, you get slapped.
Yeah, but there are people that are like, obviously the word derives from. Obviously, you know where the word derives from and everything like that. So I guess for some people, it is still like, okay, if you say that word, then it is still showing the racist undertones and whatever. But there are some people out there that are quite lax about it, and they're kind of just like, as long as you're not calling me it, I don't really care. Like, if someone came up to me in the street and said, "You're a dirty," then I'd be like, "Whoa, okay, that's not acceptable." But if you're just singing a song innocently, like you're in your car or in a club or whatever, if you're just innocently singing a song, I think if you want to say it, just say it. Like, it's not affecting me.
I honestly think there's two ways of saying it. The aggressive way that says the and the non-aggressive way that's the ah.
I mean, I think people see it like both ways as aggressive, regardless of what the last like letter or two letters are. But I guess that's just the way I see it. Like, the way I see it is just it's like anything though. It's like if you say the word bitch in a song, like it's not a bad word if you're singing it in a song. But if you go up to someone and call them a bitch, then obviously it's bad.
Dog. But a bitch is the female dog that pees on nature, and nature's beautiful. So thank you.
I used to hate them kids in school. A bitch is a dog barks at a tree is nature, and nature's beautiful. So thanks. You're just a bitch, and that's why you're a bitch.
And you know all them people that used to say that, they went to uni and now they're in like 27k debt with literally not many job prospects due to the current climate.
It is a shame. It really is a shame for the people that have graduated like within the last year, because they didn't even get a real graduation.
Well, to be fair, at least you had your 2 years of being a slag. So,
not everyone's like you, Reiss.
I'm not a slag. If I went to uni,
and that's the thing. Story. Not everyone's like you, so not everyone in their mind is thinking, "I'm gonna go to uni just for shagging."
I never went to uni. That's the reason why I didn't go to uni.
But I'm saying that if you did go to uni, your mind's in the gutter, so you'd just be there for the shagging.
What else is uni for, man?
I don't know, learning,
brother. It's all about who you know, not what you know. Facts. Tell me I'm wrong.
In certain aspects of life.
Exactly. So me if I was in uni, being a party animal, socialising, networking, etc., I'd be okay as long as I was half decent whatever subject I was going to do.
No, but it's different networking with someone in a party setting than it is networking with someone in like a work setting or a uni setting and things like that.
That's why you have to be semi-decent. So say if you finish uni and you get a 2-1 or something like that, and you've done it in like, I don't know, civil engineering or something like that. If you had a friend that has his own business and you come to him and say, that you need to blah, blah, blah. But if you've got a job as a civil engineer, you're average or whatever, just work through that work on the way. So it's just stepping stones on it, brother.
But then I guess, okay, if you wanted to, for example, if you had a friend that worked in civil engineering, that's fine. But if they were looking for someone in a more senior role and you didn't go to uni, a lot of roles nowadays require degrees. So a lot of roles, it doesn't matter what role it is, a lot of them do.
This is what I don't get, because say if you have someone who was on the tools from 16, and then at 21 he has like 4 or 5 years experience, yeah? Then you have some fucking div who's finished uni, who's 21, who knows it by the book, yeah? And you choose the one who knows it by the book, you're retarded.
No, so in a way, like obviously I do think that in certain jobs and certain aspects of life, having life experience is much better than having a degree, because it just depends on what you do. Like, I think if you're a doctor, a mixture of both, like obviously having the experience, but also knowing by the book. Yeah, literally.
Being a doctor and never going to uni. It's fucking working, mate.
Right, so heart transplant. Yeah, okay. Let me just, I think it's that one. We'll just go for it. Like there are certain jobs that you have to kind of have a mixture of the both, but I think there
Yes.
are so many jobs out there now that you literally you don't really need a degree. But also apprenticeships are so big now, and they can get you to the right place without all the hard work.
See, I think apprenticeships are. Say if I ever do start my own company, that will be the one thing I do. You get cheap labour. Yes, you have to train them, and then you can get 2-3 years cheap labour where they basically earn their pay rise before they get the pay rise.
Yeah.
And then when you do give them their pay rise, they'll be so happy about getting that pay rise compared to what they were on. They'll be loyal anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I think apprenticeships are the way forward, personally, because as we've said, sometimes a mixture of both. So learning the job and also knowing the job, like by the book, is good. So that's the good thing about apprenticeships, isn't it? You get to do the job and learn it, but you also get to see it from like the academic side.
Well, if I'm being honest, because I've done 2 apprenticeships now. Have I? Yes. So I've done one for business, and I'm doing one for surveying. Well, it's earning while you learn.
Yeah.
And honestly, you get an appreciation for the people that obviously have been in there since they're like 16 or something. But you're seeing, from my point of view, I'm seeing graduates come in on more money than me, and I have to teach them.
Right.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't really.
It's like when
I get those.
I did an apprenticeship, and for me, like I didn't teach anyone, but because I was the youngest like member of staff in the department, I kind of had to show people how to use things like Word, Excel,
Fuck off, Word.
No, honestly, like the shortcuts and stuff, like Control V is paste and Control C is that, and all that kind of stuff. So all those little like pinickety little things, and I just thought like, I shouldn't be doing this. Like I'm the apprentice. You should be showing me what to do.
Yeah, see, it's mad though, because the backbone of most companies is the knowledge, isn't it? The core knowledge of the basics of the job, and then you have like people there who went to just see for law, medicine, and engineering degree, probably, but most things you don't need a degree.
And teaching as well. Because you've obviously got to know the skills to be a teacher, and you've obviously got to be able to. You can't just go into it blindly.
I'm going to say something that someone's going to get angry at. I'm telling you now. You don't need a degree to do primary school teaching. I could do it easily now.
No, but you've got to. I think you've got to learn the things like the procedures, so like the safeguarding procedures, and learning like teaching kids with different like needs and academic needs and stuff. Let's say you're teaching a year 1 or year 2 class. There are going to be kids in that class that are going to need like different needs to other kids in that class. Some kids learn and develop at a much faster rate. But then there are some kids that are like so far behind, even though they're in the same year as this kid here. So I think for primary school teaching, you need to be able to learn to deal with kids from all different walks of life, kids with different abilities and different lives and shit.
See, I disagree there, because I just think the system is flawed in itself. It's not like the teacher's fault or the kid's fault. Because firstly, how would you say you learn?
I guess a mixture of like reading, but then also doing. Like I'm a very practical person.
See, that's me. If you tell me to do something, I'm like, if you should demonstrate to me once and just once, I've got it.
Right.
If you could tell me 100 times, I'll be like, yeah, okay. I'll come to do it, and I'll ask you another 10,000 questions. You show me once, step by step. You never have to show me again. It's mad, isn't it?
But then there are some kids. There are some kids that learn like that. But then there are some kids that are very meticulous, very by the book, and the only way they can learn is by putting their head into a book. And so, I mean, some people write down notes. Some people can just read from a book and just retain the information. I guess it just depends, and it just varies person to person, doesn't it?
I find it crazy though that throughout school, from like year 10 to finishing A levels. Never revised once at home. At school, obviously, she had study sessions and stuff. And I still passed everything. And I really wish, looking back, everyone says this, we should have built at school. I'd wish I actually applied myself 100% to see what my options were.
Yeah. You see, I revised quite a lot at home and at school. But I mean, I did well. I didn't fail anything. I passed everything. But I wish, again, like you said, I wish I'd applied myself a bit more.
But the thing, I still wouldn't have went to uni though. That's the thing. So I know how to. I wish I would have got a degree and all this stuff. I never wished that. Why would I plunge myself in debt? Because you know what I'm like. You always tell me. So uni was never an option. Okay, I wish I'd done 1 year at uni.
So was your option to never go to uni?
Yeah, I had no interest. I always thought about doing 1 year at uni, take the free money, have a fucking wild time. Yeah, fuck it. Have a wild time. And then after the first year, just drop out.
You see, it's crazy because I had every intention of going to uni. And the only day that I decided I wasn't going to uni was on results day, when I'd literally been offered a place at uni. They offered me an unconditional place. I got the grades. And literally in that moment, I was like, shit, I don't want to go to uni. So I had to phone them and defer my place then. So I was like, okay, I'll check back in a year. I'll see how I feel in a year's time and see what's going on. A year passed and I'd gone to working full time and I'd kind of just got used to working full time. So a year had passed and I was like, oh,
you don't need it.
I don't want to go to uni.
See, I know some people that went to uni and some have said it's like the best of their life. Some have said it's the worst of their life. But I'll tell you one thing that everyone who I've spoken to who's went to uni is that they realise that everything's just temperamental. Like friends from secondary school, friends from uni. Because even though it's like that situation where out of sight, out of mind.
But I don't think you need to go to uni for that. Like, I've noticed that. So over the years, you realise that some friends that you had at school were only friends at school because you saw them every day. Whereas
it's crazy though.
Other friends are friends because you're actually friends with them.
Imagine that they're having friends from all over the country. And they'll say, look in the future, say someone lives in Cornwall. You're like, I'm going to come down. Fuck it. I'm going to come down for the weekend and see you. And really just using them so you can have a fucking little holiday, you know what I'm
saying? Using them. Like, I know some people that went to uni that have made, like, some of their best friends at university, and bear in mind, they didn't even know them, that they existed before they went to uni, and now they've got some of their best friends from university.
I have to say this though, if we're being honest, not going to uni limits your choice of people you know. Doesn't it? Like for us personally, I think maybe how are you gonna make a new group of friends? Really, it's work friends and your friends you got now. You can't really change it.
It's also the fact that, like, a lot of my friends who've been to uni who went away for uni have experienced living in a different city. And so for me, it's like they've experienced all this other side. They've experienced all these other experiences. And I'm still stuck here in Birmingham. I'm not saying it's a bad thing because it's not, like, my life isn't bad here, but I haven't really managed to experience everything that I wanted to experience.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Or like get to my full potential or whatever.
See, to be fair, I reckon one day, as long as it's just mad. It's like everyone has plans, and then it's like some people go to uni because they don't know what to do, and then they finish uni, they got 27 plus grand debt, and then they're sitting there like, "Fuck, what am I going to do?" And then they just stagnate, and they get like shitty retail jobs or sales jobs, which has no real future for them, and they just coast until like death.
I think that's the thing though, like, don't go to uni if you don't know what to do. I mean, I'm saying this as if I'm the expert of university, but the way I see it is I wouldn't go to uni unless I absolutely knew, okay, this is what I want to do. This is the path I want to take. This is kind of where I want to be in 10 years' time. obviously things can change, but I wouldn't go to uni for the sake of going because you might hate it.
Yeah, see, because I'm a perfectionist, like I'm weirdly kind of like not autistic, but kind of autistic when it comes to like figures and numbers and all that stuff. If I went to uni and I was like, because it's all done on percentages and all this stuff, I'd fret too much. I'd think like, okay, I'd work out just to do the bare minimum to get the best grade.
Mm.
But how would you do that? Like, you've got so much money on your head, and like you're sitting there. Say if you're having a day off and you skip like a lecture, and you worked out like for that term it's cost like £24 for not going to the lecture or something like that. I couldn't do it. It's just stress, man. Just stress.
As well, like I kind of always toyed with maybe going to drama school, but drama school is different in terms of you pay a lot more like fees. Yeah. And I don't think it's the same as uni in terms of you don't get the £27,000 debt, but it's just a lot more money. But then I was thinking, okay, if I went to drama school and I wanted a day off or something, I've wasted all that money. I know it's only a day, but you waste all that money. And then I always get worried that it's like, if I go to drama school, come out the other side, what if there is an opportunity for me? What if I've got this degree, I've got all these accolades and whatever, and then nothing's there on the other side? In that way, I kind of think very pessimistically.
See, that's why there's multiple dimensions, mate. And there's one version of you out there that has done all that. And one option is there was an option at the end. They became like a star. The other version of it is he went there, nothing happened. And then there's this version of you who didn't do none of it, and he's now doing his own podcast called Towers Talk with our own website.
Yeah, with our own website.
We've
got website, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Basically, we've got everything except Facebook.
And I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, big things are to come because this is just a start. And I've got dead trim, so you can't even see me. And then once we start doing it properly, face to face, real life, actual other videos, different branches, expanding out and that, connections, connectivity, electricity.
Basically, what he's trying to say is we've got a lot of plans for this podcast, and soon come.
It's been emotional, Lewis. It's been emotional.
It has. At least you've shown part of your face, even though it's not been all of it.
And once I actually have a full shave and that, we'll do a video and I'll show you how much of a mess I have looked over these lockdowns.
But it's okay. It's relatable because everyone's looked a mess over these lockdowns.
But Lewis, look at me. Have you seen the pictures and the videos of before? The hair, the beard. Oh my God. Yeah, it's bad. So that's something to look forward to. But yes.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, guys. And we'll see you next time.
Maybe.
We'll see you next time.
We might.
If you're loyal, like Sophie will see you
Big
next
up,
time.
Sophie. I threw that piece of paper away. I would imagine it's here. What I said earlier.
Sophie, we'll hit your DMs up and I'll send you Reiss's phone number.
She can fucking read it on the screen if she watches. It's that now. Oh, that's a test. See if she watches.
Yeah, but that was within the first 5 minutes, mate. Everyone watches the first 5.
Okay, true. I wonder how long this one is. How long do you reckon it is?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Let's sign off anyway to these punk ass heifers.
Or let's sign off to these really lovely listeners that we have. Bye, everyone.